I'm here to do your June 2018 spread. Today we're going to do a general spread with the Gilded Tarot deck, and then we'll clarify with the Classic Rider-Waite deck, and I'll do a love spread with the Spiral Tarot deck. I also have the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck, the Dorian Virtue Romance Angels, the Keepers of the Light, and the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck. I love doing the Oracle decks with my readings because it provides for me further confirmation of the messages that I've received during your general and love spreads. So we'll get started. This is going to be your general reading. Sometimes these turn into love readings. Sometimes they turn into love readings and then kind of move into the love reading, like another chapter of it. Very interesting how the cards play out. I try to keep these videos short, but I go where spirit leads me, so if it takes, you know, an hour, then it goes an hour, you know. I do not try to force anything. I feel that I need to be led naturally. So one sign's reading might be 15 minutes and another's might be an hour. Virgo, June 2018. Spirit, what kind of messages do you have for Virgo for June 2018? The bottom of the deck we have Strength. I don't read reversals for this deck. We have the Queen of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, Temperance, Major Arcana, and the Four of Cups. So first we have the Queen of Swords. This is the air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The Queen of Swords is a very cutthroat queen. She knows what she wants to say and she says it. She does not have a filter. Totally respect this woman. She speaks her mind, literally speaks her mind. Doesn't have a problem telling it like it is. And won't lose any sleep about it. She is sure about what she knows, and she's sure about it when she speaks it. She speaks it clearly, and she slices and dices. Very strong queen. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. Appreciating all that you've worked for. Receiving rewards. Could be in a job situation, could be a project that you're working on, but just feeling very proud of the work you've put in. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. Six talks about past. It may be that this is a project you've been working on for a while now, and you're trying to put all the pieces together and make it into something good. Give me just 1 minute. You may be receiving a gift or an award. Money will be coming to you. Maybe you wanting to help someone else. It definitely signifies being able to give support to someone else. Excuse me. Or it could be you receiving help from someone else. I'm not really feeling a connection with these two cards and the Queen of Swords. I'd really like, it's like she's doesn't belong here, but I'm going to clarify her after I get through these, and I think that will bring the picture together a little bit better. I will say her with the Strength card as your overall energy. You're going to be required to take on this type of energy to be strong, and I'll clarify the Strength card to figure out like what it is you need to be strong about. I really feel like this is related to a project more so than work, but it could also be work. We have Temperance, which is bringing balance to a situation that's unbalanced. I feel like the Six of Pentacles is kind of like a balance card as well. Just, you know, in situations where it doesn't feel like one is giving the same as the other, Temperance comes in to make that balance out and bring harmony to the situation. And then we have the Four of Cups. So it may be that Temperance needs to bring harmony to a love situation. You know, maybe someone's giving their cup and the other's not taking. In situations like that, we kind of need to move away if it's not balanced. And in moving away, we balance the situation. Because if you're giving someone more than they're giving you, and you move away from the situation, then neither party is giving anymore. And it makes the situation balanced. Alright, let's do some clarifying here. It's much needed. You know, sometimes a spread will kind of clarify itself, but this one I gotta tell you is throwing me for a loop. Okay, please provide additional clarification for Virgo for June 2018. What is this Queen of Swords energy for June 2018 Virgo? What do they need to know about this Queen of Swords energy? What does Virgo need to know about this Queen of Swords energy for June 2018? For the Classic Rider-Waite deck, I do read reversals, but the way I read reversals is the opposite of the upright meaning of the card, rather than the traditional reversal interpretations. What is this Queen of Swords for Virgo? June 2018. Strength in reverse. So someone's not feeling very strong about speaking their mind. In order to bring this Strength card to the upright, like this Strength card, you have to take on this Queen of Swords energy. You have to stop keeping yourself from talking. You have to stop putting a filter on. You have to just speak your mind about a situation. if you don't, you will remain in the Strength reversed energy. What is this Three of Pentacles? It's the Four of Swords in reverse. So the Four of Swords in the upright is meditating, taking time out to figure out what you want to do, contemplating. In reverse, I read it as the opposite. You're not taking time out. You're too busy working to take that time out. So you may need to slow down on this project and take a minute to really contemplate what it is you need to move forward with this project. And it may be this contemplation is needed as far as whether or not you are going to help someone else out with the Six of Pentacles. It may be that you need to take on this energy. You need to meditate and think about what it is that you're working on and what you're doing it for. How is the Queen of Swords related to the Three of Pentacles? The Eight of Wands. So action needs to be taken to pursue or continue to work on this project. That action is speaking your mind. Maybe you're working together as a group on a project at work or your own business, and you know what I'm getting is someone's kind of trying to take all the credit for what's going on with the project, but you feel like you've put in a lot of work for it, so you'd like some of the credit. I feel like you're trying to remain silent about it because you don't want to come across as trying to steal someone else's shine, in other words. But you're going to have to speak up if you want recognition for your part in that project, because somebody's taken over. And you've got to take that action, that Queen of Swords, and tell that person how you feel. What is the Six of Pentacles? It's actually the Six of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying that. So it's not wanting to lend a helping hand or give any handouts because you feel like you deserve some of the credit for this. You know, it's someone's definitely trying to be the star of the show, and really you're the star of the show. Or maybe not even you, like it's a group effort, you know, so maybe the group would like recognition. Maybe you have to speak up for the group. I'm getting that very strongly. It's a group effort. Someone's trying to take all the credit for it. You need to take action and speak up for the group, so that you can put in your 2 cents worth. You know, you can, and it's worth more than 2 cents, but you know, so that you can get recognition and you can have participation in this project, because somebody's trying to steal the show here. And that's where Temperance comes in. She's trying to balance out this situation. She's like, you know, this person is taking on, and it may be you or it may be the other person, but this person is trying to take all the credit for this work that's being put in, and they're not the only ones participating. Yeah, I definitely get that strongly. I don't need to clarify Temperance, because that's what Temperance is for. It's balancing out this situation where one person is taken over and the several others, you see this? Like, they want their piece too. They put in and they want their piece too. But this guy's taking all the credit. Alright. And then let's clarify this Four of Cups. What is this Four of Cups for Virgo, June 2018? Knight of Cups in reverse. So an offer was made, and then maybe like if it applies to this situation that we're talking about, it may be that, you know, this person that's taken over offers something to you and the rest of the group that is a empty offer. Basically, it's like, well, I'll put your name on the ending credits for it, but I'm gonna host the whole thing, you know, something like that. And you're like, no, I don't want that. Like, I want fairness, I want balance, I want harmony with this situation, and what you're offering me is not gonna give me that. Or this could be a love situation. It may be, if we were to turn this into a love situation and you know, ignore, it's a different storyline, but it would be that you're involved with someone who is not pulling their fair share of the work, yet they want all the rewards from it in the relationship. And you have to let them know how you feel about that you don't agree with that. And they may come to you with this offer of, well, here's my compromise. And you're like, no, I don't like your compromise. It's not bringing balance to the situation. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, like it's walking away with your cup and saying, no, I don't want none of that. Whether it be that project or that love situation. Let's clarify the strength. What is strength for the overall energy? I mean, it's really going to take some strength and courage to be able to put this person in their place, because it's kind of a situation where they're so caught up in their own self they're so caught up in their own need for recognition that they don't realize what they're doing to you in the process. And so in order to get this balance, you have to have strength and come in with that Queen of Swords energy. But we're going to clarify the strength card. What is the strength card for the overall energy? The Eight of Swords. So you're feeling like you can't, your mouth's not covered in this card, so you can speak up and say something. You can say, someone come help me and take these ropes off, okay? In order to do that, you got to take on this Queen of Swords energy. Like, you got to say, you know what, I'm slicing that rope off, and I'm going to speak my mind, because I'm not going to end up here. You have to have strength to get out of this. Strength to get out of that energy. You have to speak up and say something. I hope you do. Alright. That was your general read. We're going to go into your love reading now. Spirit, what kind of love messages do you have for Virgo for the month of June 2018? Love messages for Virgo, June 2018. Messages do you have for Virgo, June 2018? bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. Very necesita. Need that Tower moment for this situation, for real. Alright. Your energy. The Ten of Cups. And the Emperor. Their energy. The Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. And the Four of Pentacles. What's crowning you? The Six of Swords. Moving away. What are your blockages? The Lovers. I don't read reversals for this deck either. And the overall outcome. The Star. Beautiful. And then advice. The Hierophant. Beautiful. Tower at the bottom of the deck. So for your energy, we have the Ten of Cups. Beautiful card. This is having everything you ever wanted. It may be that that's what you're seeking. That's what you're searching for. That's what you want so badly. And the way you're going about getting it is this Emperor energy. However, not the best energy to use to go about getting the Ten of Cups. Emperor is very emotionless, very logical, very knows what he wants, gets it. It comes to him. He didn't go after it. Like, it comes to him. And so you're not wanting to put any effort in. You just want it to come to you naturally. The other person is the Nine of Pentacles. Very beautiful card. Hold on just a second. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles, very beautiful card. They've accomplished a lot. They admire their accomplishments. They also hold on to their accomplishments. And they hold on to it in a way that's like, nah, boo boo, I got this, you know, and you don't have it, and I do. It's like kind of holding it over your head a little bit. And it's also, they're holding on to how they go about making these accomplishments, you know, like a factory. I feel like they're working in a pinnacle factory, you know, like over and over again making the same things. But they are proud of their accomplishments, and they're holding steadfast to that pride. Don't see any love here, except for love of the coin. Is the overall energy, or excuse me, what's crowning is Six of Swords. Moving away from a situation to more peaceful times. Not looking back, turning your back on a situation, so that you can find peace and harmony. Could be a physical move to another location. It could be a mental move or a move away from a relationship. Probably this relationship, because all they are about is the coin. That was apparent in your general reading as well as this love reading. What's blocking you is the Lovers. I feel like the Lovers in the blockage position is not having any love there. Not having a connection that goes beyond money. I feel like this could also be a third-party situation. Maybe they're cheating or you're cheating, stepping outside of the relationship. that's causing blockages. Maybe you're stepping outside of the relationship because you want that 10 of Cups and all this person's thinking about is the coin, you know? Maybe you're pursuing that 10 of Cups energy with someone else because you're tired of the other person just being worried about money. Or vice versa. They're tired of you being worried about money. So they're stepping outside of it because they don't really care about money. They want love. Or you don't really care about money. You want love. It could go either way. The overall outcome is the Star card. Very good card. Wish fulfillment. If this 10 of Cups energy is you, you're going to get that by moving away from the situation and pursuing other interest, other people, or they pursue you because you've got that Emperor energy. So you're kind of just waiting for somebody else to come, but you get it, and your wishes come true. With the Star card, make a wish. And I believe your wish is this 10 of Cups. And maybe you want this 10 of Cups with an Emperor-like individual. Maybe you want a strong individual. The Emperor has pretty much everything he wants. I don't think he's not concentrated on the coin specifically, but he's concentrated on money, on love, on everything. He wants it all, and he gets it all. Your overall advice is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is, I love this card. Do you see the rainbow? It's about wisdom. It is the card of Taurus. And it's about learning. And this, when it applies to this situation, maybe learning that you can have wish fulfillment if you take on a different mindset, or if you recognize what's wrong with the current situation you're in, and it lets you know like what it is you want and what it is you don't want when it comes to love. It's also a card of marriage, and just enjoying, recognizing and appreciating that 10 of Cups energy and settling down into something solid, a solid foundation. You have to look within, expansion, self-realization. That work has to be put in to get that 10 of Cups and keep it. You know, the 10 of Cups is the 10 of Cups, but if you don't have a foundation to plant it on, it might not stay around forever. This solidifies it, this type of energy. I want to clarify the Lovers. What is the Lovers for Virgo as the blockages? Virgo, June 2018. Why is the Lovers in the blockages? What does this mean for Virgo? What do they need to know about the Lovers in the blockage position? The Lovers in the blockages position for Virgo, June 2018. The Four Swords in reverse again. How about that? So, not taking the time to think about the situation. What else we got? Let's clarify the Lovers. The Knight of Swords. It's going to be a message. Not a very friendly one. Could be you charging in to speak your mind with that Queen of Swords energy. Lots of drama. Lots of drama behind this. Lots of drama. Truth's coming to light. What is this truth? What is this? With the Knight of Swords and the Lovers coming out, I really strongly feel like it's a third party situation. Like somebody is stepping outside of the relationship and the truth is going to come to light. Any other clarification for the Lovers? The Knight of Wands in reverse. The truth is not going to come in fast. It's not going to be... Hold on, give me a minute. I just feel like there's two knights here. Why are there two knights here? I could be a dispute between two people. It could be two males or two females. Air and Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and then fire energy. And with two knights, there's a rivalry going on here. Like with this Lovers card, it's like there's gonna be a fight, or it could be a verbal dispute or a physical dispute. But I feel like they're going like, I don't know, I feel like if they were upright, it'd be like they're going head to head, but like this is them going towards each other when it's in the reverse. So this is how it came out. So you've got this air energy going towards this fire energy, and it's going to be an explosion. This is not good. I don't know who it is, but it's not going to be pretty. Both of these individuals are very talkative, so I really feel like it's going to be a verbal battle. But you know, with those verbal battles, sometimes they lead to physical altercations, and I really hope it does not. But it very well could. Yeah, that's some strong energy going on there. I don't want to touch that. Alright. So, what is this Emperor for Virgo in love? June 2018. What does this Emperor represent? I feel like this Emperor is this Knight of Wands. In yours, and then like the Knight of Swords is like the third party situation. Wow. What is this Emperor for Virgo? June 2018. Nine of Swords. A lot of worry. I feel like this Emperor is causing the other person to feel a lot of stress and worry. Now, the Nine of Swords usually is the worry and the stress that comes with that is brought on by the self, not by it's how you perceive outside influences, and you know the worry is caused by yourself. This could be you or the other person. It may be that the other person feels concerned, worried, stressed out about this situation, about this third party situation, because they really don't want to hurt anybody, but it's like all this other person is focused on is money and, you know, appearances and not love, and you want love, but you feel bad about the way you went about getting it. You feel really bad about the way you went about getting it. And it causes this altercation, whatever that choice was. What is the Six of Swords energy? Two of Wands. Making a choice to move forward. I mean, again, it confirms the Six of Swords, like moving away, making a choice to move forward. Kind of have your eye on somebody else already, and that's got to be this. I really feel like this is you, or it could be them, but I'm going to say it in this way and you can reverse it if it applies. But I feel like this is you. You wanted the Ten of Cups. You wanted to have everything with the Emperor. You couldn't get it here because this person is so focused on other things. So you stepped outside the relationship without thinking about it first. With the Four of Swords in reverse, you did not think about it. And that led to an altercation. And after that altercation, you were like, I've got to move away from the situation. It's too much drama. And I want to move on to a brighter day, you know? And with this Two of Wands, it's like making the choice to do that. And having your eye on the prize, which I feel like that prize is Ten of Cups, with whoever this other individual was. And you will get wish fulfillment if you realize that you have to build love on solid ground and not on and not handle things in a way where you don't think about it, you just act. Because I think your lesson here is when you're in a situation where you're not happy in love, instead of stepping out on the relationship, in the relationship first, so there's no drama to be had with that, right? It would take all that away if you actually thought about things, put this in the upright instead of the reverse. Then you would know, I need to end this first, and then I can walk away and have my wish fulfillment. Because when you start relationships with people, you know, with a third party situation, you know, if you step out on the relationship with someone else and then try to build something with that person, I think this is what the Hierophant's trying to tell us with the advice card, is when you step out on a relationship because you're not happy, and then you try to build something with that third person, it's not going to work out for you. You know, like, you want wish fulfillment as your outcome, but yet you're not taking the right steps by cheating. Like, you need to end the relationship. And first, and then, you know, move forward with, you know, seeing someone else or whatever. But it does look like that a rock, you will have your wish fulfillment, but I think you need to take a step back and realize, like, you can't build a solid relationship on shaky grounds where you started it off as a lie, you know. You started off as bad karma, you know. It I really feel strongly that this wish fulfillment is not going to be with either one of these people. I feel like they're going to kind of fight or argue or whatever, and then you're going to be like, you know what, I don't need either one of you. I'm going to start over fresh and have my wish fulfilled with a solid foundation next time, and learn my lesson that stepping out of a relationship does not solve problems. It only creates more. Alright, that's your love spread. Virgo. Hope that resonated with some of you. Let's see what these, oh, I just realized that I did not address this Tower card. This is the overall energy, so my God, that just pretty much confirms the whole thing that I said. That Tower moment is going to be that fight between that Knight of Swords and that Knight of Wands. And then you're going to realize that you got yourself into that, and then you want out. And you're going to get out, and you're going to go for your wish fulfillment and have a solid foundation with someone else. That's that Tower moment, for sure. That was the clashing Tower moment. That Knight of Swords with that Knight of Wands. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay. First we have the Dorian Romance Angels. Since we just came out of the love reading, I'll go ahead and get into that. Be interested to see what these cards bring out. Spirit, what kind of messages in love can I have for Virgo, June 2018? What kind of love messages for Virgo, June 2018? Please provide clearly defined messages for Virgo, June 2018 in love. I like to pull 3 cards so I can cover the spectrum of Virgos watching this. You may have 1 card resonate with you and all 3 might resonate with you, but at least it broadens that spectrum of who I'm talking to and the messages I'm giving. Worth waiting for is on the bottom of the deck. Divine timing is at work in your love life. That 10 of Cups is worth waiting for, but it's got to be done right. Wedding. The situation involves marriage. The Hierophant is a marriage card. So it may be that that stepping out on the relationship was stepping out on a marriage. Marriage is not about stepping out. You know, that's a commitment. And if you're stepping out of marriage, I'm sorry that you felt the need to do that. But I can say that, you know, we all have our ups and downs, and there's been a lot of marriages fall apart because of stepping out. There's been a lot of marriages that stayed together because of it. It brought them closer, you know. In this situation, I believe that it's not going to bring you closer. It's going to be a Tower moment, but the situation involves marriage either way. Either you were married and stepped out, or the person you stepped out with was married, but it involves a marriage. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I feel like that 6 of Swords is, excuse me, sorry about that. That 6 of Swords is talking about moving away to a more peaceful situation. Like, it's time to disconnect from the world and all that chaos and all that drama, and really go inside yourself and figure out what it is you want and how you can get it, you know. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. That can be hard. If you're in a situation where there is that strong magnetic attraction, it can make you a little weak. Because you know that that attraction exists, but yet it's not a good situation for you. So, And that's your romance angels. Worth waiting for. Wedding. Retreat. Chemistry. As I was saying with the chemistry, I feel like I need to touch back on this. When there's a strong magnetic attraction between you and the other individual, sometimes it can be hard to make the right decision because you're drawn by that attraction, and it can kind of blind you to what the truth is about the situation. Even though it's a good feeling to feel like that with someone, you still have to keep your eyes open. Okay? Alright. The next deck I'm going to pull from is the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. What kind of messages do you have for Virgo for June 2018? Kind of advice, guidance. Virgo, June 2018. Ooh. Lavender Aragonite. Excuse me, card number 37. Environmental healing. Become comfortable in your own body and environment. You incarnated to be a guardian for the planet. You are a vehicle for purifying and healing the earth, reminding others that it is a sacred living being to be treated with respect. Pay attention to where you live within yourself. Do your inner housekeeping and nurture yourself. Become a vehicle for the healing of the environment by opening yourself to higher vibrational energies. Do not participate in anything that despoils the planet or diminishes its resources. Work with your power animal and nourish your inner being. Take no risk and avoid excesses. If your environment is unhealthy and disharmonious, it cannot support well-being. Transform it and well-being returns. This is for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius. Healing the environment. The next deck is the Keepers of the Light deck. What kind of messages do you have for Virgo, June 2018? What kind of advice, wisdom, guidance can you provide for Virgo for June 2018? Ooh, that's hard to pronounce. Melchizedek. Melchizedek. Higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required for further progress. You have learned so much to this point and are learning more every day. You're recognizing all the great lessons your experiences and challenges have brought to you, and are preparing for a transition or inner ascension where you will move beyond another level of fear and into the inner sanctum of your heart and soul. Become aware of patterns, ancient symbols, and signs being sent to you from the universe. There's a sense that you are now able to focus in a new way and offer greater light to the world. Melchizedek and his order are with you now, leading you towards spiritual wisdom. Meditate and connect with their light. And then the last deck is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. kind of messages do you have for Virgo? Guidance, advice for June 2018, Virgo. Virgo, June 2018. If you like this reading and it resonated with you, please like, comment, and subscribe. Messages for Virgo, June 2018. Helpless and hopeless might be your overall feeling in June. It's card number 8. Let's see what it says. Here we go. While the title of this card may sound bleak, don't let it scare you. This card arrives as a wake-up call to adjust your thinking about a situation or a relationship. You may feel the obstacles have been placed in your way, preventing you from achieving your dreams around love. You may think that your situation is beyond hope and that you are powerless to improve it. Nothing could be further from the truth, however. All that is required is a willingness to take action. Assess your current state of affairs and decide what needs to change. Then take decisive steps to make those changes and move yourself into a position of empowerment. By taking action, you take charge of the situation. Feel the power in that. Recognize that you do have the ability to create the relationships of your dreams. Nothing can hold you back unless you let it. Take charge, step into your power, and watch your relationships flourish. Alright, Virgo, well, that wraps up your reading. Once again, thank you for visiting my channel. Please like, subscribe, share if you enjoyed this reading. Even if you did not resonate with this reading, but you liked the format and the messages that came from it, please like and comment and subscribe. Thank you and enjoy your month.